It appears to me the draft has started. Oh no. How's it going, Silico?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad. I am. There we go. For some reason,
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, my oh, I figured it out. There we go. There we go. All right, and we have draft up and working. Let's go.
Again, first pick is Vi.
Okay, so that's definitely going to be for Gold. Gold is YWS Son's jungler. He's new to Scrim Zone this season. Most of YWS Son actually is. I'm assuming that Sejuani's also going to be for Dan, their jungler.
I'm trying to update myself with the patch that just came out.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about the patch either. What's up, Ann?
I'm hoping to see Aatrox get picked.
Let's take a look at the. Take a look at the patch note. That's a lot of buffs.
Yeah. I'm reading the patch notes right now too. I don't know who's on each team right now. I'll find that out when we get in the lobby, I guess. But
only thing I know about the patch right now is that they made big changes to support items.
The one thing that I know is that Set's getting buffed. Oh, that is Jinx for Hongbaba. I am scared of Hongbaba's Jinx. So I'm kind of excited to see it come out this game. I wonder what kind of support Sam's going to play to complement it.
Let's see, Aatrox, slow buff, Mumu buff.
They buffed Ash's ult speed. Well, this started off slower, but then it ramps up. That's kind of cool.
I think it's cool. It'll
help engage fights better.
Oh, I like the ramp up. Right, I think this is going to be a Zyra mid for blue team. And Ducky on Twitch. Yeah, all right, they're both locked in. Twitch top lane with Smite.
I hope. That'd be cool.
All right, let's put on our bets. You guys think we're going to see any Enchanter top laners with Smite?
Well, I can't see the draft.
You don't think we're going to see any this entire season?
Oh, this season? Yeah, I'm going to be doing it.
You're not even our top laner, Silico.
Yeah. Wait, I'm the jungler, aren't I?
You are the jungler.
Well, I guess I'm taking a support item or a support in the jungle then. You're gonna have to do it.
Okay, red side is definitely playing for late game. Looks like they're just gonna be doing Jinx, Lulu bot lane, get Hong to scale to late game, and solo carry the game.
Oh, we're using a new draft site.
Yeah,
it's actually really nice. I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I spent a lot of today trying to revamp the Twitch channel, make it a little bit cleaner. Been working with Dean.
Oh,
I'm gonna check it out in a second.
Are the changes live?
Changes are live on the Twitch channel.
Let me take a look. Let me take a little look. Look a little look-see.
Did Alawi get buffed?
Well, I guess right now we're just looking at the draft. So.
Oh boy, Alawi got buffed, boys. Who's ready to spam?
Are you an Alawi enjoyer?
I do enjoy Alawi, yeah. But it's just hard to play with him. It's like picking Teemo. It just has to go with certain comps.
I mean, Tyler One thinks a little differently, but I trust my Silico.
What does Tyler One think Alawi's good for everything? Or
T1 thinks that Alawi's a broken piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I rest my case. Yeah, I mean, well, definitely crazy. You just got to land an E and then pretty much kill everybody.
Well, Hector Skillcapped thinks that Alawi is the worst champ in the game,
Hector
bar none.
Skillcapped?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the worst champ in the game is Aurelion Sol.
What's up, Blake? I'm glad you noticed the increase in production quality. Yeah, Dean's finally not the one running it.
You can dodge everything Alawi does on reaction. If she hits you with a spirit, you literally just disengage and she can't do anything.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Alawi, but
that is kind of true.
And that people only lose to Alawi because they're dumb and try to fight her when they get a spirit on them.
That's true.
And don't just run away when she presses ult.
I do think it's pretty easy to fight against Alawi. Even if you get hit with the E, you can just leave the range. When the tentacles start spawning, I think they're pretty easy to dodge. You just walk a little bit to the left. Okay, I think we're going to be
Unless
seeing
you get hit
Quinn
with a
top
massive
lane
slow,
blue
you should
side.
be able to dodge it on reaction 100% of the time, I think.
They buffed Nami's E with her on hit, so I think that's gonna make Lucian Nami like really more cracked than it already is.
Oh wow, this draft. I can't tell if it's Rumble bot
they
lane
just
or Rumble
reverted
mid
on
lane.
I think it's Rumble mid Akali top, and Dean's the top. Is Dean the top laner? Because
Dean, I think, is the top laner. He plays Akali?
Yeah, he plays Akali. He's been playing at normals with me whenever I play with him. Me and Hung Baba, that's what he's been spamming.
The hidden tech.
Yes, and that's what he's going to be doing.
Well, it looks like we're going to have 2 scaling bot lanes here. I do think that the majority of the game is going to be decided from the bot lanes. Actually, I'd like to spotlight both of our supports here. So both of the supports, I think, are going to have a lot of impact on how this game turns out. For the blue side, or no, it looks like for the red side, this team, the support is going to be Olaf, aka Barry Saxy. I'm a little bit surprised we're not seeing Blitzcrank, unless it was banned, which I believe it may have. Blitz was banned. All right, that explains.
By TSA.
Gotcha. Yeah, that completely explains it. I wouldn't be surprised if Blitz came out if it wasn't banned. His hooks are menacing. I've seen him take Smite before. Smite the minions just to get the hooks through. You never know what Eric's going to do. He's definitely a wild card.
Ooh, they nerfed Kiana. Thank God. Needed that.
And I was having a conversation with Eric earlier as well. He said he wanted me to highlight both Trundle and Blitzcrank for him. I said I'd prefer to do Blitzcrank because he's playing support, and he said not to discount Trundle. So I wouldn't have been surprised if I also
He
saw
does like his Trundle.
today.
He does like his Trundle.
He does really like his Trundle.
Not quite the menace that it was a little bit earlier, but I think it can still be a thing.
I think it can still tear up shop decently well.
Buffed about Set was his health growth.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I think it would be nice if Set got a little bit of an AD buff, just because now Steric's gauge is terrible on him. He does not have enough AD.
I have not seen the bruiser changes yet. I know what they are somewhat, but I haven't actually read into them. But I know they pretty much lowered the health, increased the damage for all of them.
Oh, you don't know any of the bruiser changes?
Not really. No, I'm gonna have to read it.
Kind of massive. Basically, I still haven't seen Maw that much, despite that it's like theoretically a real item now. I still haven't seen it very much. Death Dance, however, is super nice now. I like it so much.
What I have seen, and it blew my mind, people building Maw Malmortius on Rengar and Jhin. It gives you like a 900 shield. It's so strong. It's so much. It's crazy. Yeah, I was playing with Miles, and he built Maw Malmortius last item on Rengar jungle. Full AD Rengar. I literally said plus 900 MR shield.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's needless to say, I think it's a real item again.
What up?
Hello.
Steraks, unfortunately, has been shadow roamed. Basically, every champion that used to go Steraks second or third now replaces that with Death Dance.
I'm a big Death Dance enjoyer, so I'm okay with that.
I'm a big
I think it's fun.
Gauge enjoyer. Still.
All right, well, as they're setting up the custom here, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight our second support, because I do think that the supports are going to rule this game. This is Sam, aka Rock. When asked what champions he wanted me to present for him, he said he couldn't choose between Bard or Sona, so I just did them both. I think he's what, Diamond 3 peak? Diamond 2 peak?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm Bard?
Yeah, something like that. I think yeah, pretty much a big Bard menace.
That's awesome. I love Bard as a support, to be honest.
I love Bard as a top laner.
Yeah, Bard is a top laner with Smite.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. I hate Bard as a support.
You guys are gross.
I just like being left alone when I'm ADC.
Really?
So Bard pretty much, yeah. I play an ADC that can't get dope so easy, and then I just have a roaming support. Yeah, everybody else bad.
You play Teemo ADC?
No, I would play like, well, I guess Caitlyn's pretty safe. Sivir's pretty safe. Misfortune, that's kind of rough, but.
See, I don't think any of those champs are safe. I feel like the only safe champion is Ezreal, because he got like, I mean, you technically have 2 flashes. Because it's like Caitlyn is pretty immobile beside her E, so you can just get dove really easily if they have any engage.
You can just lay down your traps, right? That's.
I guess so.
Just make them play around your traps. Depends on who's diving you. It depends on who you're going against too, I guess. But
that is true. That is true.
All
also,
right.
if your bard's good, he won't leave you in like a really bad situation.
Yeah, he'll do it when you like recall. Pretty much, he'll have his Mobies go roam mid, roam top, and then walk all the way down as soon as it's shoving back to you to get dove.
All right, we've got about 4 minutes before spectators are allowed to catch up with the game, so I will be back when that launches.
What they do about rejuvenation being?
exclusive. I don't know why they don't do that.
Because I like to take Teemo top with Smite, personally.
Sure, but I mean, it could. Yeah, I guess.
If I have a choice where I know I'm not gonna like, it's not gonna be a hard lane, I will take Smite over Ignite just because it's better later. In the long run, after my like Nash's Tooth, I buy the jungle item and just sit in their jungle.
You're such a menace.
Just let me have Teemo one time, bro. I'll show you how it goes.
We'll try to get you that. We'll try to get you Teemo jungle, I guess, because that's the role you're playing.
Oh yeah, I will gladly play Teemo jungle too.
You know, I used to be nearly a Teemo jungle one trick.
It's better.
Oh,
It's better
God.
than laning Teemo, but I found a way
There's
where
literally
laning
no
Teemo can be
way.
better.
There's literally no way.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's better.
My first year of playing League of Legends, I got to Mastery 5 Teemo playing only in the jungle. Like from a fresh account, Mastery 5 only Teemo jungle.
That must have been really bad because they didn't really buff Teemo in the jungle until like recent.
Oh
Did
yeah,
they
it wasn't
buff
good.
Teemo in the jungle?
It wasn't
Yeah,
buffed.
they
back
buffed
then.
his Q, so the blind duration was longer.
Your guys' game going right now?
Well, it's just black screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's like it's trying to load in. Like I see everybody's name, like trying to spawn at the fountain, and
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
not black screen. I mean, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
ever.
I played Teemo jungle before it was cool,
Mm.
and it's not cool now. So like,
Oh, it's
Even more.
definitely cool.
It is
I mean-
okay, dude.
It's definitely way better than it was before.
Better, but cool. I don't
right,
know.
but that's not saying.
The thing is, if you don't take Teemo top, you take a jungle instead. Their jungler can't camp top lane anymore because you're not there. It's perfect. I don't want everybody camps Teemo.
There we go.
You can't be camped in the jungle. There's
Well,
God.
I guess you can be, but there's a lot of like not that many junglers that can actually like handle Teemo like level 3. It's pretty
Level
bad.
3 Teemo is a menace, dude.
Yeah, level 3, level 4 Teemo early on, it's cracked. The only one I could really think that would maybe do work would be like a tank type like Sejuani.
Both junglers starting bot side. I guess not. I mean, yeah. Look at the bot lanes. It's not like anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, I really do think that both teams are just hoping to scale to late game here, so it's really on the pressure of which bot lane does better.
Did this start up for you guys?
I'm streaming.
Oh well,
Like,
I'm
to
in
Discord.
spectate right now, but
Oh yeah, I'm in Discord. It like gave me a glitch. I had to go check on my ramen. I have it now. So I had to start a little bit late.
I'm gonna close on my client, see if I can reconnect into it.
I would just watch from my Discord because I'm a
Yeah.
little bit behind.
Oh
Make sure
yeah,
they're all synced up.
Oh man, Hong Baba is
either
really
way-
punishing Berry Saxy here. Blue side's bot lane's gonna have it a bit rough here.
man, I don't know anybody on the blue team.
3 out of 5 of the blue team members are new this season.
Oh,
Yeah. So, not to disparage anybody or anything, but word on the street, didn't hear it from me, is that this team exists because Eric really wanted to play support and did not care if
The points weren't
his
too
team
equal.
was a little bit, you know,
well,
as a result.
if they win this game, they're definitely gonna. Definitely, I think they're definitely the underdogs for sure. But
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
speaking to their mid laner, and he said, you know, there's no real pressure on him because he's kind of expected to lose, and if he wins, the enemy team's dog shit. So
perfect. I was kind of hoping it'd be a Zyra support and
we
Karma
love it
mid.
like that.
oh, Zyra's gonna get punished while warding here. Good of Dan to get the early Sejuani gank. Zyra does have no flash, so that might make it a little easy for Akali to pick up an early kill. Oh, the bot lane. Blue side bot lane is going to go on Lulu. They're going to pick up the kill with the Vi Flash ult over, or the Vi Flash Q over the wall. I don't know if Hong Baba makes it out alive here. All right, it does look like Hong Baba is going to make it out alive at the cost of all of his summoner spells. But that was a good gank by the blue side jungler.
1-for-1 and sums.
Oh, it looks like top lane's going to see a kill. Yep, Dean taking down Chris here. Rumble's a lane bully. Hard matchup. I mean, so is Quinn, but it really just is about matchup knowledge, I think, here. Which I think Dean might have a little bit more of.
That could be true. He is on a bit of a tear this year.
There we go.
Yeah, I think Rumble's going to be diving this Quinn nonstop as soon as he hits level 6.
I think
hope.
that's exactly what he should be doing. You hope?
Yeah.
Are you not a Quinn
I don't know
enjoyer?
if that might not happen, but he should be doing that right at 6 probably.
Like, again, a Rumble Fed is pretty monstrous for team fights. If that's what their tech does decide to do that.
Just a little bit terrifying.
Yeah.
A Zyra mid, I didn't even realize that. That is so like old school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the blue side mid laner has 2 mid laners. He plays Malphite and he plays Zyra.
Both not mid laners, but it is what it is.
He does what he wants. He's
Yeah,
part of his
true.
own world.
True.
I think
Okay, you're gonna have to clarify for me. Is this like, does he like not play mid, or does he play mid?
No, he likes mid. And he really likes Malphite and Zyra mid.
That was he whiffed that so hard.
Yeah, unfortunately, blue side bot lane is not going to be able to follow up in time. And they are going to get away. Oh,
that is a Lulu flash though. Jinx
Ducky
gonna have to
also
flash
flash.
I don't know why
Oh,
he
Jinx
passed
did
that
not have her
connection.
flash
That's
after last time. Is this going to be a first dragon for blue team?
Should be. He said Sejuani's doing what he
Yeah,
has to.
100% is.
I do not think that Akali can do anything on her own here. And
Unless it was me, obviously.
unless it was you, obviously.
Instant penta if it was.
I wish I had a little graphic so I could say, you know, first dragon.
First track.
You know the vibe.
True.
A lot of aggression this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the draft, I was not expecting.
Oh
it
my
to be
god.
so
This is a jungle
bloody.
fucking difference for blue team.
That was
This is
a
Gold's
one
first
shot.
game in scrims and he is showing up.
Oh, it's David. He's on the Vi.
Yes, sir.
He's a monster, dude.
I actually think that Zyra is such a good pick into Akali in a way. Just she ults around her AoE shroud and forces it.
It pretty much stops Akali from being able to ever dive her. Because
Yeah.
the champion is anti-dive.
I think Zyra's actually a really good pick.
There's that attempted rumble dive up top lane that we were talking about earlier. I think Dean backed off a little bit early, but he does have Quinn pretty low.
He pretty much ulted the wave, and
Honestly.
Quinn was just in the.
Just happened to hit Quinn.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
and
there it
now
is.
he's going to go in
There
for
we
the
go.
dive, and he's got
Yeah.
the ignite, so he's going to pick up the kill.
Yeah, Rumble again, 6 armor
They
to
trade?
for the buff
Or no?
is gonna be pretty good for him in
How
the top
low
lane.
is that Rumble? He's got to be like... Oh, he's pretty low, yeah.
He's pretty low. All right, let's see if Zyra really is anti-dive. And
Oh,
it
never
doesn't
mind.
look like enough,
No.
but that was a whiffed flash by
What?
Akali.
Oh my-
It does extra
Whoa,
damage.
Ignite and Flash when that
Yeah.
did not need to happen. All he needed to do was auto
Yeah.
attack.
Flash does extra damage though.
That's true. That
True,
is true.
true.
It's like a Lich Bane rock.
Definitely needed that extra damage. Oh,
Yeah, solo kill is still a solo kill though.
that is true. That is true.
I do wonder
was-
if that
it
would have
was
played out
style
differently had Zyra had ultimate.
No.
I don't think so. Akali has a lot of mobility. The ultimate is just for Akali's shroud, and that's about it. If Akali ults on her,
It
only
possibly could have caught him in his second part of his ulti.
yeah, he would have to
and-
predict it though.
Yeah, gotten stuck under the tower. So it could have gone differently. This game looks really bad for blue side if it goes past like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I really think that the Vi is going to have to press their lead against the Jinx and maybe snowball the Twitch ahead.
I think Twitch getting fed for team fights, and then Quinn just hopefully perma pushing to keep Rumble out.
That is true.
Yeah, fortunately for Quinn here, even if lane doesn't go so hot, he does have after the lane to prove himself as a Quinn player.
I do believe
there's
Quinn
Dean
will
dropping the
probably
ult again.
never beat Rumble though, unless
Not in a 1v1.
yeah. So he's just
That's
got to play really
actually-
smart.
Not a terrible ulti
Yeah.
because it forces
Forcing
Quinn
back.
to back here.
Ulting on cooldown.
Yeah, Quinn's just gonna have to shove lane all the time, then roam with the bird mid, maybe on a Kali.
Yep.
And just
Kind of hard to gank in a Kali though, just shroud and then ult out.
having her waste ult though is better than her using it on the mid laner though. It's worth.
That is true. That is true.
But
I don't think Rumble even backs.
Oh, we're going to see a
Bunch
gank in the mid lane by
stay.
Twitch. Yeah, he got seen by tower. I don't think anything's really going to happen. Maybe they can collapse on the Sejuani if they see her,
Ooh,
but
what- They're
it
just
does not
they're
look
just
like it.
frozen bot. Can't really,
that's rough.
Yeah, that's why they have to. They're trying to look for something mid lane, but
The
I'm not
CS
gonna help
difference
them.
in the bot lane is
Noticeable.
well,
Yeah.
top lane is worse, but
yes, among all of them are above 20 pretty much.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hong Baba
yeah.
might pay for this. And Hong Baba does die, but Akali might pick up the double here. I just don't see any way for
Oh.
Ducky to escape.
oof.
Way to
Ducky
go.
will fall. I just don't think there's any way for Zyra to follow that roam.
Yeah, she's gonna pretty much just shove lane. Vi's gonna try to get shut down on.
I actually don't know why Hong decided to sit in auto attack. He could have just walked away.
I think
He had to get the
Skill
kill.
issue.
I think Rumble can 1v2 these two. I'm more than sure that he can 1v2 right now if he wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's why Vi went back to base.
Yeah.
Ult is up again. I wonder if we will see it once more.
With a 3k gold league, prioritizing Dragon now. It's like a
The
free kill.
flash.
Sejuani's going to take revenge on Barry Saxy, all the Vi ganks. And I think that this may be Red Team's Dragon.
The game is.
An ulti from Hong Baba? An ulti from Hong Baba?
Wait, Hong has
Alright, it
ult? Why
narrowly
did he not do
misses
it?
the...
Goes wide.
Narrowly
Man, if he
misses
throws
the
that
Twitch.
as he's fighting. He fucking hits that.
He just got it up.
Strike
Oh.
one.
Alright, Vi is going to pick up the kill on the Sejuani, and there's nothing that Sam can do to save her.
Oh, Zyra's playing with Akali. Oh,
Oh, Kali misses the E. I don't think Zyra wins, but no, he doesn't even get out. Unfortunate. Quinn is also having some trouble in the top lane. Oh, but he almost
kind of
gave...
close though. Oh,
Oh,
that was
close but no
close.
cigar.
I think the proper move there is to just cut your losses and back off.
I hate
I'm
Rumble.
gonna be real. I looked. The camera switched to that fight, and I looked at their HP bars, and I assumed that Rumble had already ulted. Not the case.
Yeah.
Not the case.
When showing potential at least. Not going down without a fight.
Oh, wow. Red team does not secure the dragon. I guess blue will sneak it right under their noses. Looks
I
like
think
blue
them
team's got a
diving-
win con.
Yeah, them diving 2 minutes ago probably really screwed them over for that.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Starting dominance.
True, true. Maybe it is necessary then.
Oh, the ulti does hit the Twitch, but it does not kill him.
They're going to be able to shove the lane in now though. Make them lose a lot of XP and gold. I really wish the Sejuani would, since they're losing bot side drag a lot, just focus on the Rift Herald, getting first tower top. That way
Yeah,
Rumble can move towards mid.
There's really been no contention over the Rift Herald. I think it would be really easy to break top turret, or at least mid turret and open up the map.
Ali just
Kali's
mean-
balanced.
destroyed.
Honestly, keeping top tower alive so that Quinn is forced to like contest all the way up there and keep dying rather than having the freedom to roam around might be the play.
Yeah, I think that's not terrible. I think that the Sejuani wants to go for Rift Herald not after 14 minutes, but maybe beforehand.
Yeah, get
and
some plates in.
Take plates mid lane and open up mid
Yeah.
for Akali, because I think that's better for Akali to be able to help bot lane. They already got 2 kills down there earlier.
Yeah.
Also, bot lane's not really going to do anything.
Like Sejuani's making a visit top for that occasion.
And at the same time, Vi's making him visit bot. I think they're going to try and bait Hongbaba into something here.
Oh, Hongbaba has been baited.
Hong is just fighting over
Oh,
this
Gold
ward.
just loves those flash Qs, and they're going to get a double kill bot lane. Twitch is slowly but surely getting fed. I do think that this is
That was
still anyone's game.
Really good by David.
Blue has bounties up now, so it'll be nice once you start getting some another dragon.
Tower taken. Yeah, because they need to take that to get first tower.
Sejuani looks like she's going to take Rift Herald here, but it is past 14 minutes, so I don't really know what she thinks she's doing with that. Maybe open up the mid lane, like you said. Let Akali roam a little easier.
Problem is that mid turret is not low enough to like take it, so they'd have to siege. And
Well, I think with one good dive on the Zyra, turret's dead.
I'm being the Zyra. She does have ult up.
Yeah.
Though Akali has 5 kills, so if she like sneezes on her.
Being down 4K gold, they're really like not making it look like that in a way.
Well-
Have good dragons, bot lane's fed.
Top and mid they are.
They're
Bot
struggling
lane is
those two,
looking-
but
Bot and jungle are looking pretty nice.
I think Zyra's going to be able to make an impact either way.
Question
as
of
she gets
whether
the
they can-
entrees.
Yeah, it's a question of whether they can deal with Akali and Rumble. Yeah, looks like
I think
they're
that
saying
even if Zyra's behind, her ulti is going to be useful enough to deal with the Akali jumping the Twitch. As long as Twitch doesn't
if
outposition
they're
like
fighting,
It's really bad.
that. That was really bad positioning by blue
line,
side. Unfortunately, this is going to be a team ace for red.
Holy,
Yeah.
it wasn't even. They destroyed them. Yeah, this is
I
looking kinda
was
bad.
gonna say the fight looks like blue team can definitely win it if it's a 4v4 and Rumble's not there. Rumble shows up, that fight is over immediately.
I mean, they exploded. I didn't even like. They might not
Yeah.
even needed Rumble, unless Rumble was the one who did all the damage there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
bot
The,
lane.
Rumble
the
did quite a
Rumble
bit
ult
with the
came
Rumble
in,
did a big
and it
chunk
was-
there.
Landed
I
on
just-
4 of them.
I just think
angle
it's the
was
Twitch
weird.
angle. That's what I'm stuck on. I think the Twitch needs to stay with the Karma and with the Zyra because that's the only thing going to protect him from Akali.
They were trying to do like a little bit of a rat IRL there, but they don't
Yeah.
have a Yumi,
Let
and they're not rat IRL.
the red side engage, and then they just counterplay it.
Yeah, the Akali just.
Oh, I
blew
think
him
they're
up
looking to
through exhaust.
either dive or push
Or-
under Quinn here.
Or
Quinn
they
definitely
Quinn
can't
just
contest.
keeps it perma push once he starts getting items.
I think Quinn should be top lane right here. There's a lot of farm going to waste up there. Although there is a dragon up soon.
Yeah, I think they should be definitely trying to keep away from team fighting fully, while 2 other laners are behind.
Zyra should be bot. Quinn should be top. 'Cause Quinn can roam down to Dragon in like
20
pretty
seconds.
quickly. Yeah,
They just can't
not even.
ever like.
Group
They
up,
can't
group
ever
up.
take a team fight while Rumble ult is up, or else they
Yeah.
just explode.
Oh,
Oh no!
that was a
That was a
whiff
good
Rumble
try
ult,
by
though.
Quinn.
This
Oh,
could
it
go in
doesn't
their
matter.
favor. They could at least kill
Twitch.
Rumble and get a shutdown.
Oh, I don't think so. Twitch also just backed out and his ulti is up. I think the fight is decided here. Yeah, I think the play for blue team on that fight is
Oh, the
send.
dive. The
Oh.
wow, Hongbaba.
Hallie still has ult.
That was good by Jonah picking up Twitch with the E.
Massive.
Oh, the Zyra plants?
Oh,
A 1,000 gold to Zyra.
You cannot disrespect Zyra.
Wait, what is this Twitch build? Why would you build lethality? I'm
Collector smile.
confused. Oh, true smile.
for data
Over
collector?
like. I don't even know. I don't even feel like you would go collector. I feel like you just go try to get your 3 items. Your big 3 items like Rununs and what's that shit called?
All right, Quinn's going to see Rumble here in a moment. I really think that Quinn should just sit and push top lane because she's a little too far behind on gold.
Kind of wish Twitch went AP in a way. They have AD with Quinn already, so
Oh, missing
AP
king
Twitch
on the
would've been
ult
massive.
there.
I think they need the AD on the Twitch just to be able to build Kraken Slayer and Melt. I don't know if AP is going to be as reliable with damage.
Unfortunately, at this point in the game, AP would actually probably just be worse.
Him going Crown and Nashers.
I think it still just dies and does less damage to the.
Oh, I thought Vi was going to look for a pick on the Jinx there, but she gets scared off seeing the Rumble and the Lulu. Our red team is invading the bot side. Blue jungle. We see Twitch a little caught out of position. Oh, I was hoping that was the one thing he wouldn't do, but the blue side jungler is here to ult the Jinx and pick up the kill, saving Twitch. I think they should just disengage here. It's a 3v2, and I do not think they win that.
Probably no ult, though, at least.
It is good that Akali doesn't have ult. She won't be able to dive Twitch as easily.
Such a weird fight. I feel like there's like very little reason for Red to be in the bot side jungle when Baron's up and stuff. Like, just feels weird.
There's the 40-second CD on Rumble ult.
They're probably just having a little bit of fun with their 9k gold lead.
It's possible, yeah.
And a little aggressive. Showing dominance. Now, if they were real smart, Lulu would steal this blue buff from Sejuani.
That's true.
True.
Not gift it, steal it.
Show Lulu dominance.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, that is a trap waiting to explode.
Pixie dust.
Oh no, Eric.
Well.
Oh no, Eric.
It's like, no way in hell I'm going that way.
Oh, Eric almost survives by the skin of his teeth.
Holy, the Akali is just so ahead. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, 25 Magi stacks will do that to you.
2 Magi's teams.
Oh my god.
Shadow
There's
Flame
an
now.
18 stack and 25 stack Magi's on red side.
That's toxic,
crazy.
honestly.
Yeah, that's a little gross.
Reportable.
Yeah, I think that's strike.
True.
Is this the best of 3 or are these best of 1s?
These are best of 1s, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, did they not end up changing it?
It could be a best of 3 and I'm smoking crack, but I hope it's not. I do not have the energy to cast 3 games.
Is that just whatever the teams decide they want to do for that game schedule?
I think it's going to be consistent throughout the season. I just don't know which one it is.
Consistent, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a shame. More games is more fun, but obviously not everybody has all the time in the world.
This could be us right now, Silico. This could be us on the screen.
This definitely who we've been playing against.
We would have been playing against TSA.
Wait, why did we end up not playing?
Silico
I had to work, but then I just got called off work.
I thought we were playing Sunday, weren't we?
We're trying to schedule a makeup game.
Yeah. I didn't realize that thread, because we never done a thread like that before, how the scheduling works.
Yeah, honestly,
that was new. I was a little surprised. Oh my god, the Rumble ult is disgusting. Look at Zyra's health. They're going to pick out Akali, but her free instant invisibility is not enough.
Oh,
that's gross.
Which is going in auto range.
Oh my god.
Okay, Twitch is about a 1v9 this right here.
Akali presses E.
They're going to get Akali, though.
Oh, but they do shut down the Akali.
That is a massive shutdown.
The Lulu flash ignite, but she does get taken down by the Karma. That is what you get for having such a hubris, Sam.
The Lulu monster, the prodigy.
The Rock.
I gotta say, for Blue Team's first time playing in Scrims, you know, it's a lot of these players' first time in the format. A lot of them aren't as competitive as many of the players in the server. I do have to say they're performing a lot better than I thought they would.
They actually showed up pretty good early.
Yeah, especially the early game. That was nice. The performance by Vi in the early game, primo. Just kind of fell off. And I wonder if that's a consequence of fed laners and not being able to do much, or just not really seeing the macro. Is this a steal? Oh, it was an attempted steal. It was close. Saw it get down to 300 at one point. Which does not have LDR yet. Still sitting on that serrated Dirk, so not going to be able to shred the team. I You wonder why why red team isn't just pushing mid.
Walking down, getting inhib. Probably ending. They could probably just die 5v5.
I think that if they just push mid, they probably just end the game if they want to.
I agree. I think they're ahead enough. Oh, wow. Dean's looking for the rumble on Eric, and it does look like Olaf is going to fall. Oh, maybe not. Olaf barely makes it out thanks to Zyra.
So the thing I'm watching here is Dean able to get the Flame Horizon off before the game ends?
For the sake of dealing with Dean's ego, I hope not. All right, Hong Baba is going to fall on the Jinx thanks to the Vi ulti. Twitch is going to get killed by Akali, and Zyra is going to get caught out to the Sejuani ult. I do not think she's going to be able to escape even with the help of Karma. No, she is not. But Quinn, oh, it's close, but the Lulu ult keeps Akali alive. And yeah, I think red team might just be able to end here if they keep it pushing. The Rumble ult under the turret, keeping a lot of pressure on Karma and Quinn. Needless Zanyas by Dean. I'm going to have a talk with him about that later. And Akali just pressuring Karma away from Fountain. This is brutal.
It looks like Dean is not getting the Flame Horizon 3 minions off.
I don't know. I think they might stall it out just so he can get it.
Are they thinking about it is the question?
I think Dean's thinking about it.
What is the Flame Horizon that you keep saying?
100 CS up on your laner.
Oh, red team might actually not be able to end because they got so greedy there. Yeah, wow. They're going to have to back and regroup, although I don't really see blue team having much
He's going
time.
in.
Hong wants out.
Dan and Hong see a low nexus and they see a way to get it.
We literally told him get in there, Teddy, because he died like a million times this game.
Whoa, spoilers.
Oh, there he goes.
Spoilers, he died a million times. I only see 7.
Oh shit, wait, why is he doing it? I don't like it. I don't like this. This is fucking... Quinn
like
fighting
6
back
seconds.
against the Flame Horizon.
I'm like 6 seconds behind, so every time Cam says something, it's just spoiled. I don't know why my stream's so far behind.
I'm pretty sure I E'd a creep 95% of my E's this game instead of teammates.
Worth, honestly.
I
showing
hate
dominance.
that champion.
You should have stolen blue buff.
Yeah.
I was just
Dean
hoping.
doing it. Dean
Thank
doing
God
it.
Dean gets caught out.
Dean reported.
If Dean didn't have one death this game, we were never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, we don't need perfect scores in this lobby.
That's true.
Dean is already flawless enough.
Oh,
Can't
Kali
post
just
it.
blows up behind there. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ducky. I hate to see. It's such a shame to hear what happened to Ducky.
He deserves it because he's playing Twitch. I hate that champ.
True. The champ is pretty cancer. Riffing the cues.
Good ulti by Dan, and the ulti by Hong Baba to redeem his KD. The game is just going to end here. Dean does not get that Flame Horizon, so he will be sent home as tonight's biggest loser.
You are the weakest point goodbye.
Dean,
Good
kind
game
of a
overall.
disappointing performance that game. Only
Yeah.
90,
Imagine
no,
dying.
80, 89 CS.
Hello.
All right,
Kinda
congratulations
sad.
to Team Silver 80 carry the red team on their victory over the blue team. Are you winning, son? Any last words before I end the stream?
That was on the list, and I get flamed for not being good at it.
Fun game. Fun game.
It was.
GG.
Thank
Pretty
you
good.
for absolutely bashing Hong Baba's head in. He deserves it.
Any day of the week.
It just
Not nice.
gotta lower his ego.
Oh, wait, was Rumble on the list?
Jugglers